Yes, people. We are back live. Sarcasm City TV, YouTube for another edition of the ManDem United podcast on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel, where we discuss all things Manchester United, plenty of transfer news, rumors, etc. But HUGO EKITIKE, is it the right move for Manchester United? Is it the right way to go for the football club? So we'll be discussing that. Also, as well, I did see reports stating that Amorim has a warm relationship with Onana and wants him to stay. How true that is, I don't know. The reports, speaking of Cameroonian players, and Mbeumo still prefers Manchester United, and was saying that Onana could be a part of the reason. That could be a part of the reason as to why Mbeumo prefers Manchester United. Maybe he's been doing up Agent O on international duty. So we'll be discussing that. But I hope everyone's having a blessed Monday, a new working week. Hope everybody is good. Big up to the OG troops for the raid. So shout out to everyone who's joined over from the raid. Big up to everyone who was already here. To anyone who's watching this back after, I need you all to do the same thing. Hit the like button on the video. It's so important you do that, people. All I need you lot to do, hit the like button on the video. Make sure you do that. Please share this out across all the socials. That's me, Flawless. Sarcasm City TV. Sarcasm City TV. That's me, Flawless. Twitter, Instagram. Retweet, like, share from the Instagram. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Road to 16K. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Pay the tax when you enter the city. When you roll through the city, pay the tax and it's free. Where else is what you are taxed absolutely free to do? Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Keep all your comments, questions, Manchester United related as well. Big up to Sai, who's dropped a lot of the information. Hope you're blessed, Sai, as well, about EKITIKE, Onana, Garnacho, Christopher Vivel. Big up Logic as well. So, yeah, shouts to everyone who was here. Big up King in the cut as well. What are you telling me, King? You good?
Big up Flawless, big up the chat. Yeah, let's get into it, man.
Yeah, man, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. So let's start with the EKITIKE news. So the HUGO EKITIKE is a player appreciated by the club. And also Christopher Vivel, who knows the player well because he's worked in the Bundesliga. At the moment, there's still no club-to-club contact with Frankfurt for EKITIKE. So that's from Fabrizio Romano. That's from Caught Offside. Big up to my G, Eddie, in the cut as well. Yes, Eddie, what are you saying, family? You good?
What up, though? We cool.
Blessings, man. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're blessed.
Always. Shout out King. Shout out Flawless, man.
Big up Eddie.
And that seems to be the stumbling block. Well, not stumbling block. That'd be the more difficult thing to do with the deal, because all the reports coming out saying EKITIKE and the wages and the contract wouldn't be an issue. Wouldn't expect it to be, because we're going to be offering him more money than he is on that Frankfurt. But no club-to-club contact is interesting. Is interesting. But what is the surprise to me with this deal is I just don't understand why. And hear me out when I say this, people. Not because I think EKITIKE is a bad player. From what I've watched, I actually think he's a good player. The price, that is what is killing me. They're talking £85 million. What? But we want to not offer Mbeumo, give Brentford the money they want for Mbeumo. No way should EKITIKE cost more than Cunha or cost more than Mbeumo potentially. And also on top of that, of all the strikers we've been linked with, he's the most expensive. Obviously, Gyökeres has gone with Arsenal, or his preferred move, is to Arsenal, but those talks are frozen. But he would cost more than Gyökeres. He'd probably cost more than Osimhen. He'd cost more than Mateta. Duran's available on a loan. He's much more than Delapis as well. I just don't get it. For 85 million, not only does your potential have to be good because of the age you're at, but also I need you for now. You are 85 million. Don't tell me about a year's time, 2 years down, 2 years time, 3 years time. You have to deliver now. Manchester United need players for now. Like Cunha, great deal. Yes. But he's for now. Do I expect him to get better? Yes. But he's a player who we expect to deliver now. Same way with Mbeumo. Deal now. So with EKITIKE, especially with how Højlund went, and I'm not comparing the two in terms of level, it just is very Højlund-esque in regards to getting an unknown young player who hasn't really done it at the highest level, hasn't scored 20 league goals yet in his career, and you're saying, we're going to bring you in for a big fee to lead the line at Manchester United. We watched how this went. Again, I think he's better than Højlund. I actually think he'll do all right here. And if he was half the price, I have zero issue with the deal. It's the 85 million that is the major stumbling block to me. And we seem to be pursuing it. So unless I'm missing something, unless it is, all right, if it goes wrong, we can sell him still because of resale value, which I think is the wrong way to go because you're already looking at a get out clause, which to me is stupid. If you think the deal's going to go wrong, it's like, oh, yes, resale value, like that shouldn't come into it. Or maybe it's just what I think about this ownership and incompetence. I hope it's not the latter. I hope it is. I even hope it's the former. Maybe make sense of it. Like Eddie's here, King's here. Obviously, they'll give their thoughts. You lot in the chat are very sensible as well. So maybe you can. But to me, the deal just seems odd and doesn't make sense. But Eddie, what are you saying on it? We'll go to you first.
Hey, man. They talking about this 85K. They can get that shit in blood for all I care. He ain't no $85 million.
Yeah, ain't no 85 million. That's my thoughts on it.
You know, he's a young prospect, so they want to overinflate it. They want to overdo it. But hell no. Hell no. We're not giving them that money. Get them Mbeumo deal done. I need my African Union front three. Get that done. Xerxes can hold it down. I pray this manager has seen his flaws and he has the full summer. And he has to understand that with those types of talents in the 10s, Xerxes fits well with them. Now, for me, I've heard talks of Rasmus to enter. I've heard talks of multiple attackers leaving. I don't want to tell them how to do their job. But in my opinion, I'm selling first. And I know it's a tough thing to do because of the wages that the previous regime put these guys on. And so that's why the Sancho thing fell through. From what I hear, like Chelsea wouldn't want to pay what he's signed up for. So that was the big holding up point. I know Anthony, when he over to Real Betis, I'm sure he was the highest guy on the pay scale. Same thing with Rashford. Same thing with Rasmus too. Like those four have to leave. And so I would have prioritized their deals. But I understand how teams don't want to pay that type of money for that type of talent. Yeah, and when it comes to the striker, he's how old?
22. Going on 23.
He's not Lamine. We're not missing out here on a generational talent. He's good.
Yeah, he's 22. He's 23 in 4 days.
He's good. He's a good player. He had how many goals in the Bundesliga?
Give me 1 second. I'll tell you now.
I think it's like 15. I'm pretty sure I heard it was 15.
Yeah, he got 15. And then the season before that, he got, even though he's only there half a season alone, he got 4 in 14.
Yeah, like he's all right.
Yeah.
He's all right.
That's what I think.
Yeah, and that's for me. And then on the Gyökeres thing, I don't know if you guys talked about it or not. Good riddance.
Talk about it, fam. You're not a fan of Gyökeres. Go on, talk about it.
I tell you, man, it's all about profiles. It's about profiles. Now, when he was an option, you try to sell yourself on how he fits. But if we're just talking football, the profile is like of that type of players oversaturated in our front three. What I mean by that is Mbeumo and Cunha are goal scorers first naturally.
Yes.
Off the wing. That's what they're looking to do. When you have that type of setup, somebody has to handle distribution. And it can't be like their distribution is forced. It has to come naturally to them. That way it looks good out there when they're just playing naturally.
Man said the operation got all shooters, no distributor.
Yeah. You ain't got no medic. They're just taking L's and you ain't there to revive them. No, we need structure. And then lastly, until the only position I think we should spend big money on because it's deserved is midfield. All this Cunha and Mbeumo sounds dope. But if we don't find the perfect partner, close to perfect partner to play next to Bruno, because it can be Casemiro, unfortunately, those styles don't mesh either.
Yeah.
Right? Until we find that's who we pay the big money for.
Yeah.
Or honestly, whoever we make that choice, if it's a sound economic situation, that's fine too. You just have to get it right.
Yeah.
So yeah, EKITIKE, brother, get that shit in blood. You want it? Come get that shit in blood. I'll fight you for it. I like my chances, man.
Before we go to King, big up. I see you lot in the chat. I'm going to respond to a couple things. I see you lot in the chat making some great comments. Big up to Logic, who says, I'm not a Manchester United fan, but it appears to me that outgoings are more critical than incomings. I won't even know where to start. Logic, you living up to your username here. I agree. I've been saying this about outgoings is much more critical, and where, as much as I want players to be brought in, get rid of these lot. And we'll discuss it further with Onana and Garnacho and others during the show as well. And to LJ, I did say this because you mentioned his resale value and market opportunity while United after him. And once you start doing that, that's a terrible way to do business. There's no way I'm buying a product and my first thought is, okay, if the product doesn't work to the level, what can I sell it for? Yeah. How about the product that's actually going to work? And the fact that they could potentially looking at this is very, very alarming because it seems that way. That's why I
hope it's just like a passing thought. Like, well, shit, if it doesn't work out, we can always sell them. I hope it's not a priority as to why he's being bought. That's all. Like,
and that's where I'm at with it. Yeah. And big up to my guy Gav. Make sure you lot subscribe to Gav's channel. Gav's goes in. He says, big up Flawless. United don't desperately need a striker. Just play Xerxes as the 9 and get a mix of goal scoring wide players and creators around him. It's that simple. Here's the problem with that, Gav. I agree with you. Eddie's mentioned it. King's mentioned it. Many others have mentioned it. It was even on socials. I think it was like last week when people were talking about how Xerxes is deemed a good fit for Acuna and Mbeumo. That's all well and good, but the manager in charge don't rate him. So he's not going to play. So where I'm at currently, this is why I want us to get a 9. Because I don't want to give this manager the opportunity to, let's say, Højlund does stay. Let's say Garnacho does stay. Mount's there. Bruno's still there. I want to limit this manager's terrible options because he is more than capable, because you mentioned it, Gav, about Cunha playing 9. Cunha playing 9 and Mbeumo being the 10 and him putting Garnacho as the left 10. He'll do that before he plays Xerxes. He loves Mount. We've discussed it in depth, how much he loves Mount. You know what I'm saying? King about to start laughing right now because we've discussed it in depth countless times what this man said about Mount. He'll play Mount and Mbeumo Cunha before we see Mbeumo Cunha Xerxes. We watched it. We watched these players perform terribly and Xerxes not get a kick. And we watched them players perform terribly. Xerxes gets subbed on. Manchester United perform better. And then the next week, Xerxes on the bench and Højlund starting and Garnacho starting, and then the same thing would happen again. And then the following week is Højlund and Garnacho in the lineup, and then it would happen and so forth. As much as I like Mano and Xerxes, and I think they're great foils with these lot, with the manager we have, they're not going to play. So that's why I'm saying sign a 9, because I'm trying to limit, let's say Garnacho does stay, limit his starts and appearances. Same with Bruno. I'm not trying to see him in the 10. Mount's here. You know how much he loves Mount. Højlund get him gone. But let's say these men stay. Get a 9. That's why I want a new front 3. I don't want him to be able to pick those 3. And to Eddie's point about the profiles, in the ideal world, that's fantastic. And what Eddie's saying is 110% spot on. Like, I agree in terms of profiles, but Manchester United are not built for that. Look at the players we have. Bruno in the midfield, the manager. Tactics and profiles and being a cohesive unit and a system that works is not what we do here. Word to T'Challa, we don't do that here. That's why with Bruno, you're not having a functioning midfield. Point blank, period. With the manager we have, hear how he's talking about Onana reportedly. Talking about he has a warm relationship and he wants him to stay. You want to keep Onana, you want to keep Bruno, you want to keep Garnacho. What are we talking about here? Playing Højlund week in, week out. We are relying solely on individual ability. That's why I'm just saying bring in talent and let them run out there. That's why I wanted Gyökeres. Even though he's not the best fit for an Mbeumo and Cunha, for example, they'll get goals, they'll get assists just because they're talented. Get as much talent through the door as possible because we're not being helped anywhere else. But that's pretty much more funny. But I hear what you're saying, Gav. In the ideal world, I'd like to see Xerxes with those 2. but it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen whatsoever. All good, man. Big up Sheik, been a member of the channel. Shit, 2 years, you know, crazy. Says, sorry, can make the show today. Run up the likes. I don't want EKITIKE. I want 2 strikers or a striker on the midfield with that same money. That's more important. I hear you. I hear you. What are you saying, King, man? Thoughts on EKITIKE? Because you not spoke on it.
Yeah, what I've seen of, I obviously I don't watch this guy every week because I don't watch Frankfurt every week. But what I've seen from this guy, he obviously technically he's decent and he's agile as well. He's agile as well. But but the thing is, like what you just said, my biggest put off is the 85 mil. If it was like 40 mil, or or even 45, I'd be like, all right. But 85 mil, I think that's way too much for a player like that. But I think he is a really good player. But again, 85 mil, like when you've got Mateta, I think when you got Mateta, for example, who's available for 40 mil, I'm hearing about 40 mil for Mateta, and you know what I mean. And you got other strikers. I've named other strikers before, like like you had Mateta, you have Wisa from Brentford as well that we could go and possibly get. There's other strikers out there that we can get for more cheaper and are slightly more proven. Even on the Gyökeres thing, like, yes, Gyökeres wasn't my number one option, but I said it on last week's show. He's a different profile. He's a different type of player to a Xerxes. And obviously, in certain games, you need different profile for different things. You get it for different games. So, like, obviously, on the Gyökeres thing, like, obviously, it is a bit disappointing. But United have to just find cheaper options. They have to find a plan C, a plan D, and a plan E. That's what they have to. That's what Jason Wilcox, Omer Berardo, all of these men. That's what they get paid. That's what they get paid to do. So because obviously we missed out on Liam Delap as well. I was disappointed we missed out on Liam Delap as well, because he was one of the strikers that we were heavily interested in. Obviously didn't get him. But like for me, we have to get in a striker, and like I said, we have to get in. I don't think we will, but we have to get into midfield. We have to get 2 midfielders, because like I said, we can't expect Casemiro to be covering the ground for Bruno Fernandes, because we all know Bruno just leaves gaps in midfield. We all know this guy just leaves gaps in midfield. He just does whatever he just does whatever he wants, and Casemiro doesn't have the legs every game to be running down and intercepting and doing all of that and covering for Bruno. Like, he does not have the legs of. So, like, we can't be reliant on that. Again, like, obviously on the Mbeumo as well, quickly, like, obviously, like, we are. I've been hearing for the last week or so, like, we've been trying to structure like the add-ons, like how we're going to pay the add-ons, and that's why the deal hasn't been completely done yet, because we're trying to sort out the add-ons, how much we're going to pay Brentford and all of that. We have to just get that over the line, even though I think we still will get it over the line. I don't want us to be waiting to the last second or even a few weeks. Like, it has to get done. It has to get done quickly, because we got other positions. Like, we got other positions that we need to strengthen. Like I said, the 2 midfielders, the left wing back, possibly that needs to be addressed at some point. The goalkeeper. Like, we got numerous positions. Like, we got Anthony that we need to get out. We could get Anthony. We could sell Anthony for a decent price because of his loan spell. So Like, we need to get Anthony out. We need to get Rashford out. Garnacho, we need to get him out. Like, £70 million now. Like, bro, just get the guy gone, bro. Just get the guy gone. Rasmus, get the guy gone. So yeah, EKITIKE is a good player, but 85 mil, like, no, I'm not paying 85 mil for EKITIKE, because there's better strikers. There's better strikers out there. So like for me, and like obviously what you said about Amorim, like, we all know that Amorim, and it was the same thing with Ten Hag. All of these men like Ten Hag had Ajax and Amorim had Sporting, like, we all know that they like tech man over there, but when it comes to the Premier League, they just want pace and power, and that's it. They don't want no players with technical ability up front. We all know that this is why we were linked with like Gyökeres and that, because he's more pace and power than like a tech man. You get it? So this is what it is. This is why Amorim's not gonna play Xerxes, and he's not gonna play Mainu in the 10, even though he should be playing in the, even though Mainu should be playing in the 10 in certain games, but he's not gonna play Mainu in the 10 because Mainu does not does not sprint 100 miles per hour. You know, going forward and going back the other way. So we all know what this manager likes. So like, that isn't new. But 85 million for EKITIKE, like, no, like, he's a really good player, but again, 85 mil, that's way too much. That's way too much. Like, and we got other, like Eddie said, like, midfield is midfield. Obviously, every position is important, but especially that midfield. That midfield is super light in midfield. That midfield is super light. Like, we have to get in 2 midfielders there minimum, because if not, it's all good at getting Mbeumo and Cunha, but they are not going to completely fix this as it is. You know what I'm saying? So more players have to come in, man. So Ineos, Walcott, they have to do the business, man. There's no excuses, man. So,
and to Jez, who says even Ollie had more sense than Amorim based on how you said it, and it's mad you say this, Jez, because I've said this. I one thing about Ollie, as terrible as he was, because he was dreadful. Don't get that misunderstood. He had his best players on the pitch, even to their detriment. Like, if he was here now, Maino's playing week in, week out. He might play him like left wing or some shit, or play him right wing, or play him in the pivot, or play him next to a partner where it doesn't work, but guarantee you he's playing him week in, week out. That's one thing he did. His most talented players on the pitch, without question, injured. You know what I'm saying? They could be 50, 60% fit. He's going to be like, all right, you know what, roll out there. And that's where I'm back, because of where we're at. I deal with the club as it is, rather than how I want it to be. Just get talented players in and let them go out there and play ball. Like, that's legit what it is. Like, it's crazy. And deep at 85 million for a facilitator is insane. You better bring me the numbers too. I'm with you, Judge. That's my biggest issue with this. Like, I said it at the very start. It's all well and good having potential. That's cool. If 85 million, I need you to be delivering now. None of this, all right, wait and see. That's why it's just it's a bit. If
it's like an Isak as well, even though Isak is not 80 million, if it was like 100 or something for Isak or 80 mil for Isak, you could understand it, because Isak doesn't just facilitate. Isak scores goals as well. But like EKITIKE, you were obviously going through his stats, Flawless. Like, his stats are not like amazing. His stats are not amazing.
What?
So yeah.
Nah, I hear you on that. Let's see what else is saying. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on like EKITIKE, but we'll see how it goes. We'll go to Mbeumo, actually. We'll go to the Mbeumo news, because I know if this was the opposite, the chat would be going crazy right now. Socials would be going crazy right now. But everyone kept this quiet. Everyone kept this shit quiet. But if you flip United and Spurs in this scenario, that's all I would have been hearing about. But it's United. It's what happened. So discussions are still ongoing for Bryan Mbeumo. They have an agreement with the player in place, but are still discussing club to club. So still no deal done. So we have an agreement with him and in talks with Brentford. And like I've said before, and I say again, what happened to this bid that Spurs was supposed to put in? Everyone was talking about. I ain't heard nothing. All right, people just making shit up, as I've said before, for engagement, for clicks, and all this type of stuff. Because we've heard nothing, and that was a few days ago. But this is good news. I'm with it. Getting through the door. I think we'll
I
get the
always
deal.
thought he was coming, man.
Eddie.
I never thought Spurs actually stood a chance. Because again, like I stated on multiple platforms in the comment section to Spurs fans, nobody's willingly signing TLC contracts unless they have to. Look at Matthias Tell. That boy's about to be in League Dose or whatever the hell they call that second French league. He's not that guy. They gave him a lifeline, so he signed up. But when it comes to, Mbeumo, he'll be a United player. I'm really not worried about it. Because I think the best thing he's done is he stated his intent. He said he's had it said through multiple channels, it's only United. And so that's good for us. It just reinforces what we always thought, that we are a big club. Now, due to recent circumstances, unfortunately, are we the biggest in England? I would still argue based on a commercial level, but when it comes to the product on the pitch, there's no conversation. Yeah. Sure, we win trophies, but we don't win the big ones. That's always going to be the problem that I have with some of these trophies that we're winning. Yeah. If you mix in a Champions or a Prem, then it seems decent, right? So we still have the allure to different players, and I think that's why you hear us, along with the engagement farming that some of these punk ass reporters like Fabrizio, what they do for clicks. Because he's doing the same shit with the Zubamendi joint, just putting up "here we goes," and we ain't seen a motherfucker hold up the scarf or the jersey or next to Arteta. But let me put this "here we go," so Arteta fans will just circle. Let me chill. I was about to snap. Let me chill. So Mbeumo's a good player. I'll never forget how he dogged out Luke Shaw.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that because we did the watch along. I remember.
Fucking just hawked him down. Just hawked him down.
I just ran my down.
Just ran him down, bro. There's always that one Fed in the neighborhood who just should have been an athlete somewhere else. What the fuck you being a Fed for? So you see him hawk people down, and you like, damn, that ain't finna be me. I'm just finna give up, bro. He ain't finna tackle me like that. So, that's what Mbeumo looking like. But hopefully the deal gets done soon. I don't think it'll be too much longer until we get the done deal.
And I actually didn't know an agreement was in place with Mbeumo. That is news to me. I must have missed that. Yeah, I didn't know we actually had an agreement with him. Which is part. So just go deal. So we're just discussing club to club, still no deal done. So it's probably on the add-ons.
It's probably on the add-ons how they structure it in it.
Yeah, man. Just take 10 mil off that.
Yeah.
And take 20 M's off that. Put that towards the Mbeumo deal, and then just go get Duran on loan. How about that? Go get Duran.
Forgot about because apparently he's on
100% of his wages. We'll take him off your hands for a season. Or we'll pay
because apparently he's unhappy apparently he's unhappy at Al Hilal wherever he or Al Nasser wherever he is. He's unhappy there apparently. So you know what I mean? Getting
Duran on loan.
Getting Duran on loan, bro.
I know he's on 300k. Hey, we'll pay, I don't know, 10%, man. We'll pay 20%.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're not going to pay him 300k for a loan. We're going to that loan. That loan is going to the wages are going to go drastically down if we get him on loan. Again, that's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? We seen what he did in the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? We seen what this guy does in the Premier League. So again,
it's a loan. We don't even have to put option or obligation to buy. And then that allows us to spend money elsewhere. And then we can look for a striker for next season.
Yeah.
Maybe really, it's kind of like this thing isn't that hard. You know, it's kind of like, this transfer deal is really basic and easy at times, but you just look at it logically, especially the scenario when we're trying to just improve. I keep stating this. If we were second or third and trying to win the Premier League, I understand it. That is extremely tough. The caliber of player you're looking for is a very, very small pool. If you're looking to go from a semi-final, quarterfinals to winning the Champions League, I get that.
Yeah.
We just asking for back-to-back wins. We just asking for a positive goal difference. How about run me that? How about this one? Run me more wins than losses in the Premier League. How about just
that? And like this thing is a myth where people say there's no strikers on the market, there's no this, there's no that. But like the thing is that we've seen clubs like Brighton, for example, get Bissouma and McAllister, who nobody knew about. We've seen Tottenham get Van de Ven and Udogie. So like, you know what I'm saying? So there is players always out there on good prices. They are just not obviously looking hard enough. Like again, like even Semenyo, I rate Semenyo, but like Semenyo for 70. Even Semenyo for 70 mil, I'm not taking Semenyo for 70 mil, but he's a good player. I like his profile, but I'm not taking him for 70 mil or 60 mil, where whatever they are saying. So, like, there are players out there, people. There's always players out there, but this is the job what Jason Wilcox and them man do get paid for.
League 2. Fuck. What to? I have no idea. Just looking at Semenyo, no, he's in the championship. I was just looking at Semenyo. I didn't know.
He was in the championship. Yeah.
I had no idea. That's how I was like, what? I was
like, yeah.
Wow, 10 million they got him for. Jesus, that's a steal.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Flawless.
Yo, the championship got some sleepers.
Yeah.
Because how much, let's say, him and Gyökeres both were in the championship, how much are they going to go for now? After they've moved their move from the championship, you're talking 70 you're talking 70, 60, 70 M's.
I swear, bro. I swear, Olise and Eze came from the championship as well. And you know what I'm saying? I swear Palace only paid, like, I think it was 20 mil for Olise, or might have been a bit less than that.
Yeah.
And look at Olise right now.
Yeah, we need to
you get it. Like, you get it. Like, this is what it is.
I hear you. A big up to Kyra as well. Says big up Flawless, my bro. Big up to everyone saying big up. I see you lot in the chat. I'm telling you, Flawless, I got a tweet about the championship a year or two ago. I hear you. Big up to Walker as well. Says people slap the likes up. Big up. I see you lot in the chat. Zifex. Big up. Also, Steve in the cut. Nephew in the chat. And yeah, is this different? Oh, it is. Okay, I thought I'd missed it because Jess says, this is the first time it was reported Flawless. I would have sent it. All right, fair, because it just slept on the radar. But if it's just today, love that news. All right, just go get the deal signed, man. Just go get the deal done. Just pay.
Yeah.
Why are we messing about with EKITIKE? Let's go get the deal done.
To get the deal done, we got other deals to do, bro. Just get it done, bro. You get it.
I'm big up to Sai on this one. Before I read this, it's like, yo, this guy's just on a sabotage thing at this point, man. This is on the sabotage. So if this is indeed true. And Samuel Luckhurst is a fairly reliable journalist, but take it with a pinch of salt, people. But we'll talk about it hypothetically because this manager does have previous. He played Hoyland and Garnacho week in, week out. So anything's possible. Andre Onana is expected to stay at Manchester United. Ruben Amorim enjoys a warm working relationship with him. That's from Samuel Luckhurst on Twitter. I'll say it again. It's like this manager's hell-bent on Sabbath. What have you seen from Onana that makes you go, hey, that's the guy I want to keep? Early, over to you, man. Thoughts on this?
Drug tests for managers should be mandatory. We must figure out what has happened to this brother. It must be figured out. He's not right. He is not right in the head mentally if this is true. I'm erring on the side of there might just be, he heard some things. He wasn't there for the conversation as Samuel Luckhurst. But again, you can't hide from the truth, man. We watched game. It was every other game. In my opinion, literally every other game Onana did something stupid.
Yeah, we literally played Onana bingo, like mistakes on the way. It was at the point where we was like, I was saying, he's due a mistake. It's been 2-3 games. A mistake is on the horizon in the next couple.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, the mistake happened. Sometimes 2 in the same game. Sometimes back-to-back games. No back-to-back wins, but hey, you could bank on the keeper making back-to-back mistakes. Tell you that much. Sorry, go on, Eddie.
No worries. I mean, if you look at it, right, there's been how much football this past week? There have been how many goalkeepers playing? I have not seen one goalkeeper make a mistake as stupid as Onana this season. And that lets you know it's an individual thing. I don't know what I was thinking. Again, I should have been on my Nigel Farage vibe. Keep the UK. Get this goalkeeper out the country, out my club. It's ridiculous what I have to go through watching this guy. It really is. I've never seen a guy misjudge a free kick directly at him as much as this guy does. He literally watches the ball go past him in every free kick. Do people remember when it was Galatasaray, Champions League? Ten Hag was still the manager.
Damn.
And he get packed up by Ziyech. Fucking Ziyech. Are you kidding me? Then the next season, we go to Lyon. I swear we might have been. Did we go up a goal? Maybe we did.
Yeah, we went up twice. Wait. Yeah, I think we went 1-0 up and then 2-1 up.
Each time.
Was we 2-0 up?
Yeah, we went. Yeah, against Leon, we was 1-0. We were 1-0 down, and then it was 2-1.
Okay. Okay.
And then 2-2. Yeah.
Yeah, blessing. See, that's why King's got bad memories than me for that stuff. So yeah, he made mistakes for both of them. After running his mouth, he made 2 mistakes, man. 2.
Yeah, 2.
One. Went to Pep twice.
I forgot. Before we gave Spurs life, he's the motherfucker who had people screaming out Lucas Moura's name. There's a history here, people. Yeah, flat PTSD. I have to contain myself from breaking things because I'm getting back to that emotion he made me tap into.
Yeah, you know why? Because everything you're saying here, I remember on watch alongs.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
And you just say this fucking goalkeeper, dog.
That's all I have. That's all I have left.
This fucking goalkeeper.
This is all he does. And it was almost every other fucking week where I just like, yo, I can't. So, Ruben, put the pipe down. Breathe. Go outside. Touch your grass. He is not the guy to be saying, I'm trying. What did the quote say?
The quote said, 1 second, here we go. I'll get back to it. Let me get to it. Expected to stay at Manchester United. Amorim enjoys a warm working relationship with him.
The only thing warm in that relationship is the spoon y'all sharing. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing that's warm right now. Is that lighter underneath the spoon. Settle down, man. Shape up. Next thing you know, you're gonna be stealing money out your mama's purse. You don't act right, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
And he said this countless times, Joe. This fucking goalkeeper.
Bro, that's all
I heard this all season long throughout.
This fucking goalkeeper. This fucking guy.
I'm laughing, people, because I just remember it vividly, yo. You weren't even anywhere even shouting or nothing or angry or nothing. It was just sheer disappointment.
Just defeated. Defeated.
Bitter disappointment. A broken man is at this fucking goalkeeper.
He was part of the team. He was part of the ones that broke me. Like there's a select few that I swear to God, it's beef forever. If I see him on another team, I'm rooting for all negativity. because of what he's put me through personally. Yeah, man. Fuck that warm relationship. Like, who says that? What grown ass man says I have a warm relationship with another man? What are we doing? What are we doing? That's me, though. That's me. But,
you know what? The reason why I think this could be true, one, because we've seen his bad judgment with players, and number two, because of what he said with Mount, it's on brand for him to be like, I have a warm working relationship with him. It is.
Yeah, we don't have to self-edit that far. So I ain't going.
It's fast.
I have a warm relationship with another man. What do you mean by that, bro? What do you mean by that? That's crazy.
Someone needs to ask him, yo.
Yeah, what did you mean by that? What do you mean a warm relationship with another? What do you mean by that, man?
And forget the warm relationship. How about, because Steve said it in the chat, how about results? Maybe we should start there. Forget working. You are in the business of results. You are employed by Manchester United to get the best possible results. Not to be the best friend with players. How about the best possible results? You lot who support Sarcasm City TV, all the content creators I bring on. It's not because I have a warm working relationship with them. Whatever that means, it's good content creators. We have a great relationship because of that brotherhood, become family, all well and good. But guess what? If you're dreadful, you won't be here. I love Ryan. That's little bro. But, as a content creator, absolute bona fide scrub. You lot don't ask for him like that. It's like me giving him his solo show. Like, what are we doing out here? What's going on? It's the part of warm working relationship. How about what have you seen on the pitch? And this just goes to show that it's nothing to do with on the pitch. Zipex, that's what reports are saying. So we're talking again, people. This is hypothetical. This isn't set in stone, but he has previous. If you like Højlund and you like Garnacho and you like Mount, and you rate Bruno, why would you not rate Onana? It's on brand for you, right? Is it not? Like you said, if you rate Mount and Bruno and Garnacho and Højlund, why can you not rate Onana? Is that not the case? Højlund too. Clearly, there's a theme. Is there not? It's like me, like the same way you lot get on my case about snowbunnies. You lot see a snowbunny who's attracted, get flawless likes automatically. Before I even say anything, automatically.
The mayor of Magnesia.
Automatically. You man assume that. Automatic off rip without her saying anything or me saying anything. Automatic. You're like, yeah. Flawless, he rates all the scrubs effect. So why can I not wait? And that's why I believe he said this. And the actual term, like I said, sounds like something he'd say because of the Mount stuff. The Mount shit is like, and we keep coming back to that. That Mount shit, I'll never forget, ever.
Man,
ever. That's why King's laughing, because I think King was the one who said it to me, and I didn't believe it. I think it was that, and he's like, "Now he said it, and it's on the Manchester United website what he said about Mason Mount." It's crazy. So this is on brand for you, rating scrubs and saying a warm working relationship, whatever that means, man. But yeah, King, your thoughts, man.
Bro, hey, this man, we all know this manager is so zesty, bro. We all know this manager is zesty. We all know this manager has been concussed. Where to Musa, shout out Musa for that. But yeah, bro, we seen Onana easily cost us 20 to 25 points this season alone for his mistakes. Obviously, the two mistakes away against Galatasaray. The mistake against Galatasaray at home where he got Casemiro sent off because he played a dumb pass to Casemiro and Casemiro got sent off.
What game against who?
Against Galatasaray, the Champions League game at home when we lost 3-2.
See, there's so many mistakes.
Hey, King, not to cut you off. You just gotta say the whole Champions League campaign.
Yeah,
I can remember multiple games.
Yeah,
He was on bullshit,
even
but Cook can't cook.
even the Wolves game where he freaking let the goal in from a freaking corner. You know what I'm saying? Even the Wolves game, bro, away, bro, let the goal in from a corner. We all know this guy be making mistakes. This guy be beefing freaking Matic and that, bro. We all know. We've seen all of that. We all know that this brother has no self awareness. You know what I'm saying? But Amarim yet again wants to pick this guy. Yet again. I'm not surprised if that is the case that Amarim wants to keep Onana, because you know what I'm saying. Like Amarim's watching everything unfold, but yet he's still persisting with the same old shit. You get me? That's what it is like. Bro, like I don't care about one working relationship. I don't care about a man's eyes, bro. You're doing the job, man. You're doing the man saying what because
hey, after Amorim leaves, when Mount's gone, it's saying we gonna bring up, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, bro. Next, bro. Even next second, bro. He was saying that freaking Bruno is freaking handsome or whatever, bro, or something tough shit like that, bro. You get? He was saying something about Bruno, like, oh, Bruno puts his heart on his sleeve. You know what I mean? He's a very handsome man. That's what he would probably say.
Oh, see now he's gonna say that. Okay, I thought he said that.
He's gonna say something like that, flawless. You know what I'm saying? We all know this flawless. We all know what this manager is on, bro. You get it, like, bro. Like the fact is, the manager can't see. The manager has seen these players let him down week in and week out, but he still persists with them, bro. Bro, I said it before, bro. I said it before. It's like, bro, it's like you walking into your bedroom, and you see your girl getting beat down by a next man, bro. You get it, and you just, you know what I'm saying, and you're just standing there doing nothing about it, bro. You get it, like, we all know what this man is.
You're gonna go there and fight a naked man. You know what I'm saying?
We all know what this manager is on, so it's like,
this is where we're at.
What he's done to my club.
This is where we're at.
It's a joke, man. Like, bro, like, how? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, what is he saying, bro? We see this guy, bro, punch up TVs, fam. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like punch up TVs.
We watch you get stressed on the touch, stressed.
Man's turning off TVs like Kendrick, bro, and beating up TVs. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying,
you, like, crouching down on the sideline, looking stressed, and yet you still want to. Like punishment, man. This must be.
Yeah, the man shouted at Garnacho and Hoyland on the freaking sidelines. But it's like, bro, it's like you pick these, man. It's like you're shouting at Hoyland and Garnacho. What do you expect?
Go subscribe to my G Gav as well. Make sure you subscribe to Gav's channel. Big up, Gav. Hope you're blessed.
But that's what it is. Yeah, but I was just saying, bro. I've seen this guy get mad at Garnacho and get mad at Hoyland and shout at them. But it's like, you play these man. You choose to play these man. You know what I'm saying? You've had Xerxes on the bench. Obviously, you had Chido on the bench at that time as well that you could have used, but obviously you didn't. You choose to pick these man, but then you're angry. Why are you angry? You see these man in training. You know what I'm saying? You see these man in training and that, bro. You see these man 24/7, bro. You get it? So it's like,
yo, fucking baffled.
Bro.
And speaking of baffling as well, big up to side. Alejandro Garnacho's priority is to stay in the Premier League while he's set to leave Manchester United this summer. Despite Bayer Leverkusen's interest and Ten Hag's appreciation, the deal looks complicated and Premier League is the player's first choice. Just get him gone.
You should get him gone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just get him gone. Hey, why is Leverkusen? If we're trying to charge too much, that's on us. Leverkusen got bread. And you know what? Forget his preference. You go where we tell you to go. How about if you wanted to stay? Like shout out to Shells who said this on Saeed's channel. If you wanted to stay, maybe you should have performed. Maybe you should have worked on your game more, and then we would actually want you to stay, and we wouldn't be in a scenario. With it.
We had a shit season. Yeah, we had a shit season because you didn't freaking score a goal because you went 20 games without a goal. You know what I'm saying? So
add into it. Like that's where I'm at with it. So with it, I do like the news surrounding it. Get him run. He's been linked to Chelsea. He's been linked to Arsenal. I think it's Spurs, Newcastle. There's Italian sides in for him. Of course, Leverkusen, even though that looks unlikely. Saudi looks unlikely. But Ten Hag appreciation. But at least people like Leverkusen know he ain't levels. Yeah, even they're not dumb enough. But hey, come get your guys, man. Fight for your guys.
Get your guys, man.
How come you went and got Flecken? Egypt. Probably Egypt. Come get Anthony. Come get Hoyland. You got that big bread from Liverpool. Come get all your guys.
Yeah, man, like Lorenzo Tedorda, bro. Get man like Lorenzo Tedorda. Go and get your players, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man like Lorenzo Tedorda, bro. Come and get your players, fam. Like, what are we waiting for, bro? You get it?
What are you saying, Eddie, on this about his preferences to stay in the Premier League? He has been linked to Chelsea, Arsenal, and Newcastle as well. You there? Yo, Eddie, you there? Oh yeah, you're joining back.
You got?
Yeah. Got you, Eddie. What are you saying?
Be clear when it comes to Alejandro Garnacho.
Go on.
I don't give a fuck where he goes. Just get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
That's it.
He can go to Netherlands. He can go to Australia. He can go to fucking the US. I don't care. As long as when the match week 1 starts, he's nowhere near this Manchester United roster, I'm okay. Now, it's absolutely hilarious that he thinks he has options. If you told me who the top young players are in Europe, right? And they said they wanted to move. For a lot of them, because of how football institutions now prioritize age because they see these guys as investments, there'd be a line out the door. If people really thought about him the way he thinks about himself. EKITIKE is being asked for about 80 million. We said 40 for Alejandro Garnacho. He almost left here to go to Chelsea. From what I remember, wasn't that for around the same price?
Yeah, the problem was the price that we wanted more than what they was offering. I think it was like 40, 50. We were looking like 60s.
Yeah, it was at 60. It was at 60 we wanted, I think. Yeah, 6.
So there was his reality check. You'd think, right? But no. This is what we talk about.
Yeah, I was right, Jez. Yeah, United wanted 60, but Chelsea wanted him at 40, and that's what priced him out from Napoli as well.
He's a certified dickhead. This is it, people. When you purchase Garnacho, let me tell you what you're going to get. You're going to get Ronaldo. Let me say CR7 to be clear. Without the shit that makes him CR7, but the mentality. And let me not say the mentality. Because CR7, look, for all he gets shit on, his mentality is probably the greatest thing he has in his locker. But you know what? It's coupled with that mentality and ego. And Garnacho doesn't have the mentality with the ego. He just has the ego. So as a fan base, you can't tell him to be better. You're beneath him. You can't tell him to work on his touch and his dribble and his shooting. You are beneath him. I pray Napoli purchases this brother. I pray. Not only will Conte be there, but the ultras will be there to rip their hair out his scalp if he starts talking crazy, and I want a front row view. That's all. I just want to see it. I want to see you act tough with them because this United fan base only acts tough with black. But let me not finish that sentence. Let me chill. Let me just keep it football. Let me keep it football. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
So Campbell meme here, man.
Yeah, we know the truth. We know the truth.
So Campbell meme here. What are you saying, King? Thoughts on this?
It's not. Yes, again, it's not a surprise. This is the same brother. This is the same brother that said with Ugarte that he's the most skillful player at the football club. You know what I'm saying? This is the same guy that said he's the most skillful player at the football club because him and Ugarte was doing this game on TNT Sport, and and Garnacho said that he's the most skillful player at the football club. He complains, how come? Oh, I didn't play in the final. I got only 20 minutes in the final, but I played in the other rounds, or this and that. How come I didn't play? How come I didn't play? This and that. Like, we all know this guy's ego, but we all know that this guy thinks he's CR7. You get it? We all know that you can't say any critics about him because him and his brother have a lot of chattings. You get me? They chat awfully a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is the guy that also. But this is the guy that also said. I think it was after the Leicester game when he scored against Leicester. He said, "Oh, I feel like all the Manchester United fans are all against me and this and that." Well, yes, of course, some of the United fans are against you because you went 20 games without a goal. What do you expect, bro? You get it? Like,
I think to your point, he's the most skilled football player at the club, so
yeah,
he shouldn't be going 20 games without a goal.
Yeah. So again, did this guy? You know what I'm saying? This guy has no self-awareness. You know what me man had his coconut hair and all of that, bro. You get it? Like, man has no self like like it is what it is. Like it is what it is. Like, why are we haggling like over what is it, like 70 mil or something, bro? Like 70 mil. Why, bro? Just get this guy.
Fuck it up.
Bro, just get this guy gone, man. If it's 40, 50, bro, you don't get to dictate of what club you go to, bro. You don't get to dictate, bro. Like, bro, we will send you wherever we need to send you, fam. You get it? Like, you get it? You don't have, I want to say in the Premier League. I want to say in the Premier League, bro. You can't be, you can't take man for Egypt, bro. You can't be doing that. You get it? Like you really think, yeah, you're that guy, yeah? You really think you're that guy, bro? You think you think that you can choose sides of what you want to go for, bro? So, bro, we all know this, innit? And bro, like, and like we said about freaking Amorim and that as well, yeah, about Amorim was speaking about the end of the season. Oh, the good days are coming back to Manchester United. Oh, but we're gonna have to suffer a bit along the way. No, bro, we're not doing no more suffering, fam. We suffered long enough, bro. You get it? We already suffered this season, fam. I don't want to hear.
Just 1 second. Let me get to this. To Sham. Yo, Sham, did someone time you out? Hey, let me know who that was. Hey, to Mods, I'll say this again. Don't be timing no one out if it's no personals.
Yeah.
Don't be, especially Sham, who's a regular and support. Don't be timing anyone out. Sham, my apologies on that, because normally I keep an eye and miss that. If I would have seen it, I would have untimed you out. Hey, Mods, don't be timing people out just because they F a team. Don't be timing no one out. I just start removing Mod statuses from people. Don't be doing that. Don't do that here. Someone gets personal, I hear it, and then even then I'll block them. But other than that, don't be timing people out, especially regular.
Yeah.
Go on, King.
Yeah. Like I was saying, because Amorim was talking about, oh, the good days are coming back to Man United, but we're gonna have to suffer. He said something about, oh, we're gonna have to suffer a bit along the way. No, bro, we've had enough suffering, bro. Like, as it is, so we don't need no more suffering, bro. You get it? Like, bro, like, and Garnacho, you ain't that guy, bro. You never been that guy. See, because you scored the bicycle kick, and because you did a Sue, you get me? You did the Sue celebration. What your idol does, yeah? You really think you're that guy? You're not that guy, bro. You get it, and then you get mad, yeah, when people critique you, bro. It is what it is. I say it to people all the time. If if you or the fan base or both put you at a certain level and you don't perform, you are going to get criticized. You get me? It doesn't just happen in football. It happens everywhere, even in normal jobs, bro. You get it? When you put yourself on a level that you're not, or when certain people put you on a certain level and you don't reach it, you're going to get criticized, bro. That's the name of the game, bro. And if you can't take criticism, bro, you know what I mean? You shouldn't be in football at all, bro. You shouldn't be in the business, bro. It is what it is. You get me, fam? Like you can get Bruno and that to speak up for your this and that and defending your this and that all you want, bro. But the reality is, yeah, you're not good, bro. You're not good, bro. And everyone can see that you're not good. Like everyone can see with eyes, bro. I can see with my eyes that this guy is not just the worst left winger in the league. He's the worst left winger in Europe. He's the worst winger that I've ever seen play for my football club. You get it? Like when you get certain fan bases saying, "Oh, like he's a game changer for Man United," when has he been a game changer? He's never been a game changer. So he hasn't been that guy. So Ineos, you fully know that you have to do a rebuild, and Garnacho is one of the most vital players for that rebuild because he is pure profit, bro. He is pure profit off the books. So 40, 50, 60, even though we're not going to get 20 mil, even though we will get a lot more than 20 mil, even 20 mil, you know, for Garnacho is, you know what I'm saying, is a miracle in itself, fam. So yeah, so you get it. So Chelsea, Chelsea, the freaking Lorenzo Ten Hag, fam, freaking Dr. Eggman, you know, by Leverkusen, come and get your guy, fam. Freaking, or if it's Arsenal, you know what I'm saying? Morgan Gibbs White, I know you want that Hennessy, bro. I know you want to be watching, you know what I'm saying? God, that's your week in a week out. You know what I'm saying? Martinelli is called that striker. You get it? So you don't need a striker because you got Martinelli. You know what I mean? You can play Garnacho on the left. It's calm, bro. It's calm. Napoli, Conte, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Conte? I know you like your shit housery. You know what I mean? Garnacho is a shit house. You get it? So yeah. So anyone just come in for him, bro. Anyone just come in for this guy, bro. You get it? Because this guy just chats a lot and doesn't do a lot on the pitch.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at with it. And big up to Sai, says Christopher Vivell, Manchester United's head of recruitment, is pushing for a deal to sign HUGO EKITIKE. Vivell has a great relationship with Frankfurt sporting director Marcus Krosch. Frankfurt are open to accepting a deal with installments. That's from BILD. I don't know how reliable that is, but yeah, like I said, even with installments, the price is too high. Unless it's like half, it's like 40 million. I was signing for 50, like anything 50 or plus that, I'm just not with whatsoever. I think there's better options and people who are much more seasoned, but hey, we move. Yep. And there's also mentioned it. Let me get to it. You said, did y'all see what Cherky said about playing United next season? Let me actually pull up the comments before I actually say it. 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's see what we packed him up in the greatest European comeback of all time. You mean that time?
Yeah, that time he said.
Yeah, that time he said he's gonna kill us or something, bro. He said something like that, bro.
This is what he said. 1 second. I'm just actually getting the full quotes now as we speak. Yeah, we heard him. I understand it. I would be devastated.
I understand it, man, Cherky. I understand it, Cherky, man.
Cherky said. Where is it? Where the hell's the actual comments? 1 second, people. I'm actually trying to find the comments before we.
I think it would be on TNT. I
just googled it now to pop up. So let's see. 1 second.
Because that's where I saw. That's where I saw the comments. But
yeah, and again to you, Chem. My apologies. I'm gonna mud you now, Chem, so it won't happen again because you support heavy. Give me 1 second. I'll make you a moderator. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to find these Cherky comments. So he said, I did not like when Manchester United won the game against Lyon because I'm Lyonnaise. Now I'm waiting for that game to kill Manchester United. I'm here to win all games. I get it, man. He's supposed to talk spicy. One we hit him and now you play for the Ops. I get it.
Yeah, man.
And I fully understand, man. I fully understand why Cherky feels the way he does. Eddie, your thoughts on it?
It sound good. It sound good till Pep got you doing shuttle drills for 3 hours. Then you don't even see the pitch. It sound good going to City. It does, huh? All that creativity shit done for. You think you the first creative to go to Pep? Really? Come on, man. I don't wish him the best. He the previous year, he's been one of my favorite players to pull up on the scene. But the football he plays, he won't be able to play at Man City unless Pep goes against everything we've ever known him to be. He has a rigid program. You either get in line or you get at the back of the bench. You have to get his fitness up too now, because this ain't league going where you can take a break on the ball. The intensity of this league, it drowns people. So all that tough talk is cool. We gonna see. We gonna see when that first game show up who really hate who. Yeah, man. All this you sign, you put the shirt up, and we the first name in your mouth. Hey, man.
Because we are Manchester United. That's why we are massive. Man said, I'm here to win it. I want. Now I am waiting for the game to kill them. This is all headshots.
Okay.
Man. All headshots. You know what I'm saying? Like a big Tins Instagram page. All headshots.
This is what
man's on the Call of Duty and freaking Denzel Washington thing, bro. Equalizer that, bro. Know what I mean? Man's on Call of Duty.
Hold on.
Well, go on. What? Go on, Eddie.
It's like what? Flawless? It's like what?
Like the big things Instagram pages, man. That's why, man. That's why it's like Instagram, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Hey.
Larger females, all headshots, man. You know what I'm saying? Kill. That's what he said.
Let me chill, bro. I'm about to get myself in trouble with that one. Boy, I was put the banner up. I had to catch myself, boy. Oh shit. Hey, you got hella makeup on and 2 filters. Where they do that at? You got hella makeup on and 2 filters. Where they do that at, man? Let me chill, dog.
Yeah, bro.
That's what it is. He said kill, man. So all right, cool. That it adds to it. I said this on back again as well. I'm all for this type of stuff.
I'm all for it, man.
I'm a Traore thing. When Madison was going at it with Malpe, we need
Malpe, yeah.
I'm saying you had Cunha slapping up. Was it the Bournemouth bench? What bench was he fighting? He was fighting some. Was it Ipswich? Whoever he was fighting. When
yeah.
I was snatching glasses off people's faces and that. I'm with that, yo. Like, we need more of this in the game. That's one thing I like about the NBA. Like, even though they might not fight, there's that rivalry there. There's that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Someone go get cursed out. I'm with it. We need more of it.
Yeah, when Cherokee said that, I was like, raw, bro. But yeah, like I said, bro, man's on Denzel Washington in Equalizer, man. Man's on Ricky, you know what I mean? Call of Duty Black Ops and that, man.
Has he ever said anything like this previous? I've never heard about him saying anything like this previous. Like, I know he's been on some. Their rivals are what? Say Etienne. I don't know if he said anything about them or any of their other rivals like that. So I'm with it. Yeah, man. He was fighting the opposition team and his own coaches. I'm fully with that.
Yeah, fully with that, man. No one,
it's spicy and Jerky don't even normally talk like that, but good. Even though he's on the opposite side. All right, cool. We gonna see.
Bro. Cherokee wants to do the Deontay Wilder thing, fam. You know what I mean? One punch knockout, fam. You know what I'm saying? You know when that guy came in the gym, and Deontay Wilder sparked him out, blood. You know what I'm saying?
What idiot? Why would you go and fight Deontay Wilder? What an idiot! What an idiot! Fighting Deontay Wilder, This is Deontay Wilder as well. This ain't even Deontay Wilder. Now he's slowed down a little bit and the punch power was gone. This was prime Deontay Wilder.
Oh, it's like when freaking Chris Eubank threw the freaking eggs at freaking Ben Blood. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Man, it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? When Chris Eubank threw the eggs at Ben's head and that, fam, on his face and that, fam. Like, that's what Cherky's on, bro. That's what Cherky's on, bro. I rate it, bro.
Yeah, like I respect it, man. Pulled up, and like Eddie said, is the first thing you mentioned is Manchester United. All right, first we gonna see.
I get it. We get it. You hurt, man. We get it, man. But I rate it, bro.
Yeah,
I rate it.
I understand why. I understand why he's here. I get it. That defeat would devastate me too. Getting dunked on by Maguire. I get it. I understand, man. That would break me too. And then you go back to France and you see the set. I think it will say Etienne had the Maguire shirts in the stands and that. Actually, you get mocked on your own end.
Especially with freaking Onana, the way that freaking Onana was talking before that freaking game, bro. You get it? So we get it, man.
You was talking spicy. You need more of that in the game. But you lot continue to run up the likes.
Yeah.
That's 66 likes. Big up you lot, man. We're at 66 likes. Let's get up to 70 likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the Clips channel as well. Sarcasm City TV Clips. I think we're like 2 or 3 short from 200 subscribers over there. So go subscribe to the Clips channel at least every other day. That's here on the YouTube channel. I think that we've discussed all the major talking points that I can see. And that's everything. Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
We discussed Mbeumo, EKITIKE, Onana, Garnacho, the Cherky comments. That's pretty much it. I don't think there's too much. There's really too much more than that. We've already discussed. We got that patterned as well. Go on, what are you gonna say?
Yeah, we've already got that pattern. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen with Rashford and Sancho. Obviously, they've returned back to United, so we don't know what club they will go to. Obviously, Rashford being linked with Barcelona.
Yeah, it seems bad.
Sancho's apparently been linked with Aston Villa, that I've heard, apparently. So, like, that's what I've heard, But yeah, man, we will see, man. The rebuild, you know what I'm saying? The rebuild needs to start rebuilding, you know what I'm saying? So Wilcox and Wilcox and Berardi, man. Show us why you're serious, bro. You get it. Show us why you're serious, because after letting freaking Bruno Fernandes not letting Bruno Fernandes go, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Zia Talks every time. Obviously, Zia Talks clipped. I remember Zia Talks clipped me up yesterday because I said to the north side that I wanted Al Hilal to come in with the bid, but obviously that didn't happen. But shout out Zia Talks, bro. You get it, bro. But shout out Zia Talks, bro.
It's reported Napoli are 45 million for either Garnacho or Grealish. They won't go for both. We should be like, yeah, you know what? Just get him gone.
Yeah, bro, you get it done, man. Like, why are we haggling? What is it, 70 mil? Why are we haggling over 70
money and run?
Facts. Take the money. Let's go 45 million for him is phenomenal business. It's phenomenal business. Phenomenal. With a capital F.
Yeah, bro, and like just get it done, bro. Because he's not just the first player, bro. Like there's multiple players that we need to get rid of. We need to get rid of Luke Shaw. You get it. We need to get rid of Mason Mount. All of these man, freaking Rashford, Sancho, Antony, all of these man, Højlund. You get it. There's a list of Onana. We need that goalkeeper, and we need those 2 midfielders. Obviously, the Mbeumo will probably get over the line, but we need the good 2 midfielders and the goalkeeper. But you get it, like there's no other excuse for it. And if you can get in a left wing back, bro, get in a left wing back, bro. Like this is what it is, bro. This is what it is. There's players out there, bro. There's the players out there, bro. So
I don't hear about no nonsense about in regards to like players like, oh, the market's bad and players. No, you have to go and search. But big up to everyone who's supporting Sarcasm City TV, everyone who's locked in, whether you're watching live right now, watching this back, hit the like button on the video. Again, so important you do that. Subscribe to the channel, road to 16K. Subscribe to the Clips channel as well. Sarcasm City TV Clips, the links in the title. We're going to redirect to rants. So much more content coming up today, though. Of course, you'll get this show again tomorrow. You get it Mondays and Tuesdays, 4:30 p.m. UK time. Sometimes slightly later on the Monday because we're back again. But this is the
Sunday, yeah. Flawless is just
Manchester
frozen.
United show. But later on today, am I back? Am I back?
Yeah.
Club World Cup watch along people. Am I back? Club World Cup watch along people. Club World Cup watch along will be going down on the playback. So we're going live for the Chelsea LAFC game, people. We did PSG Atletico Madrid yesterday. Check out the schedule. So Chelsea LAFC, 8 p.m. UK time. I'll probably go live maybe about 15-20 minutes before kickoff for that game. And then the game at 11 p.m. as well. Boca Juniors versus Benfica.
Benfica, yeah.
11 p.m. UK time. I won't be there for that, but Steve's holding that down on the playback.
Yeah.
I'll be right here on the YouTube, people. 11 p.m. the same time, same start time. Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, people. Premier League podcast, Yardman edition. I'll be back with Javon, Kaneki, and Lex talking all things in regards to the Premier League. And then following that, we'll be back live on the playback. So see how much we live, people. Live on the playback for the Chelsea LAFC game. Then we'll be live for the what's it called? Yes, I'm fully aware, Steve. Flawless side note, phenomenal is spelled with a P, not an F. I'm fully aware. That was the whole point. Like when you say a girl's thick with a capital F. Again. But we move. But the point that I'm making is, sorry, people, as far as saying completely different. The point I'm making is Chelsea versus LAFC. 8 p.m. UK time.
Shots. One thing about them face shots. That's why he said thick. You ain't slick. I caught you, my boy.
Oh my God.
So yeah, people. Yeah, and then 11 p.m. live on the playback. Benfica, Boca Juniors game, or Boca Juniors Benfica, I should say. Then the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition that time, and then NBA Finals, people. Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Indiana Pacers versus Oklahoma City Thunder. That is at 2. That is at 2 games apiece. 1:30 a.m. UK time. So we're over on the playback. For those that don't know what the playback is, it's just the app where we go live. The exact same as we do on YouTube. So go to www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv. That's playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv. Or just download the playback app from your app store. And the same way you watch and comment on YouTube is the exact same over on playback, people. The exact same you watch. What else I was going to say, and it's free as well. Don't worry about that. Absolutely free. Create an account for free. Sign up for free. Really easy to use. So any device you're on, whether it's a desktop, laptop, your phone, tablet, whatever the case, you can sign up. Also, we got your link to a backup striker that I rate. Who's the backup striker you lot got a link to? And big up to Sham says, big up everyone. Respect for ManDem Flawless. Now you promote heavy, man. Like you here supporting, helping in the chat as well, making sure there's no craziness going down. Yeah, we are gonna close out. Big up, love to everyone that's locked in. Oh yeah, don't forget audio only platform as well: Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc. This has been ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Put Sarcasm City TV raid in Rant's chat, people. Sarcasm City TV raid. Big up.